side. Envious eyes passes by. That's all we see, and it's okay. Cause what you need is on me. Of course.
Hello, all my international people of the world. My name is Myles Awai, and I'm here with another video. Ooh, look at 2 in 1 year. Oh my god. Did he change his ways? Probably not. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Cause child, you know, I come and go on here as I please. Today's video is going to be about albums that I thought could have been better in 2020. You know, I'm not saying I didn't like them. Their songs are on my playlist because I did enjoy them to an extent. But they weren't my favorite albums of the year at all. Starting with my least favorite album of the year, I would have to say it's Virgo Tendencies by Keke Palmer. If you don't follow her like you should be, Keke Palmer does music. Let's get that out the way. She does music. And she's actually a very talented singer, amongst other things. But I've been following her since 2013. She dropped the Lauren album, the Lauren EP a couple years ago, I think 2016. And it was so good. It was a whole visual key, a visual album, and it was amazing. It's called Virgo Tendencies Part 1. And she dropped a song earlier this year called Virgo Tendencies, and it was good. But then I heard the album, and I'm like, did we go back in time? Like, to True Jackson days? Like, it's very reminiscent of her Nickelodeon Disney days, and I don't know. To me, I don't like it. I like the skits. I liked her expressiveness. But I just didn't care for the album itself. I love like sticky and thick, new nigga. That's really about it, honestly. I'm sorry, Keke. You're my least favorite. You're my favorite in my world, though. Your album wasn't the best to me. Moving on. We're going up from there is Limbo by Amine. I like Amine. I need to actually like listen to his music some more. I love Caroline, of course. And the other songs that I can't remember the other songs he released on his last album. But I like Amine because he's different. He gives me kind of Kendrick, but it's like rambunctious Kendrick. It's like teenage angst Kendrick. It's like coming of age Kendrick kind of deal. And he's very braggadocious, you know. I like and aware at the same time. That's why I like Amine, because he's all those things combined. But when I listened to the album itself, I was expecting some kind of like bop. Like I wanted a bop. I want some bops. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, and I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't like it as much as I wanted to like it. But I don't know. We'll try again next time. Or maybe I'll go listen to his other stuff. Maybe I'll review his other stuff. You know, so. Sorry, Mine. The next one up from there is Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon by Pop Smoke. I actually, you know, I have the majority of the album on my playlist. I don't know. I was expecting more. Not gonna lie, I was expecting more out of Pop Smoke's debut album, you know. But the thing is, I love his drill sound. Like, I love that he took that UK sound, that UK rap sound, and he like made it his own. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like the 50 influences to me, it's just insane. You could tell 50 Cent influenced that man down boots, and that's why I'm glad 50 Cent picked up the album to finish it. But yeah, Pop Smoke's Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. It's cool. I love the features on there. Quavo did his thing on there. I love, like, Quavo. You need to make yourself up for that solo album you did. All y'all do, actually. All three of y'all. So this is not a Amiga review. All right. So the next one up from there is City on Lock, City Girls. City Girls are actually, again, I have the majority of this album on my playlist. I wasn't the biggest fan of their debut album, but I was really excited for their sophomore album. JT was free, you know, she was spitting. You know, despite whatever y'all think about City Girls, to me, you gotta be. You may not think they're the best lyrically or the best like in general. That's fine, but you gotta. To me, you gotta let yourself adapt to the different kinds of music that's out there. You know, I'm not expecting a whole 16 bar rap from JT and Young Miami. I'm expecting like some feel good. I'm expecting feel good music where I can pop my ass to. I could feel like that bitch. You know, I'm like, and to me, that's the kind of music they tend to make. You know, so that being said, you know, I enjoyed this album for what it was worth. But I wanted more. I wanted more out of it. They did better to me than their first album. The first album I didn't really care for at all like that. But you know, Pussy Talk came out. I like Pussy Talk. Jobs came out. Excuse me. Jobs came out. I don't work jobs, bitch. I am a job. You don't like a take a hike, pay me for a sucker slob. Like Young Miami, like you wrote that. No, like you wrote that shit. You wrote it, and then the videos for the album were pretty dope. So I just wish it was better. There's something missing from things missing from the album. I just wish it was just like I wanted to love it. I was ready to love City Girls, but it is what it is. Going on from there, I'm really sad I didn't get what I needed from this album because I really love this woman. She's my second favorite singer in the world, and I'm really sad that I didn't enjoy the album as much as I thought I was going to. This will be Spell My Name by Toni Braxton. I wanted to love this album so much. I was so ready for another Toni Braxton album because she came through with Sex and Cigarettes back in 2017, 2018, whatever the year that was. And I loved it. Long As I Live is still my ringtone. But so I was ready for it, and I was surprised for one when she told me when she announced she was gonna releasing an album this year, and I was like, okay, so what are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give us, Toni? Earlier the year she dropped Do It, and then the remix with Missy Elliott, and I was like, okay, you know, I'm with it. It's not my favorite song just yet, but it's gonna grow on me. I'm pretty sure, because everything Toni Braxton grows on me. But then she released Dance. I was like, okay, it's not a bad album in any form of way. None of these albums again are bad, and I have the most of these songs, if not all of them, on my playlist. But yeah. To me, Spell My Name was Sex and Cigarettes Part 2. It was like Sex and Cigarettes, like she just rehashed the album and just put it out there for us to listen to. Lyrically, it's all about heartbreak, you know, which is Toni's MO. But it's like, I don't know. It didn't seem like it evolved. Like it didn't seem like she evolved from Sex and Cigarettes. It just seemed like she just put an album together and just said, here you go. Like this is part 2 to Sex and Cigarettes. You know, I'm still cussing y'all. Gotta Move On is my song. You know, Fallen is my song. Do It, I like Do It still. You know, and I was so mad with the Gotta Move On, because I was expecting like an actual like her singing, but you know, her is only on the background vocals and the guitar. I enjoyed Sex and Cigarettes a lot more, and that had less songs on it. I was excited for Spell My Name because it had one more song on it. 1 or 2 more songs on it than Sex and Cigarettes. But now, so the next one is Sugar, Megan Thee Stallion. I love Megan. I love Megan. I love her so much. But Sugar wasn't my favorite project at all. Sugar, I mean, I enjoyed BITCH. I enjoyed Rich. I love Savage. Love Captain Hook. And I've grown accustomed to a couple of the ones she's singing on. But for one, why is Kalani on another song about a phone? Kalani, stay off the phone songs, please. No more phone songs. Cardi B, you did it wonderfully the first time. I don't want to hear no more songs about you on a phone, Kalani. About to put you back on pager days, child. But yeah, I don't know. I was disappointed because I was just like, Captain Hook, Sugar, BITCH went so hard. And then it just lost the momentum as the project progressed. She came as a firecracker, but then she let off very smooth and emotional, I guess. But it wasn't hitting the right notes for me. So Miss Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is next. She's my second to last. I'm gonna be mentioning on here. I enjoyed Chromatica. I do like Chromatica. I like Chromatica. I'm from Chicago. I love house music. I feel like, again, the execution of Chromatica could have been better in the sense of just production wise. I feel like the sound of Chromatica could have been a bit more updated to 2020 and not just sound like 90s house music. Not just sound like Vogue, Madonna. I enjoyed it because I enjoy Lady Gaga. It takes you on a journey. It takes you on a whole different world, into her mind. God knows what that is, but it takes you into her mind, and and I understand what she was doing with this album. It's very mental. It's a very mentally aware album. It's for mental awareness, mental healing. I feel like that's why it never lets up on the fun. It's always a dance track, which we're cool with, Rain on Me was a moment in pop history. My personal favorite songs on there were Enigma, Babylon, 1000 Doves. I liked the album. It just wasn't my favorite. Alright, so my last album that I'm going to talk about that I actually enjoy, I think it didn't live up to the hype for me. I enjoy a lot of the songs on the album, but the hype behind it, where everybody was talking about how great it was, it didn't give that for me. And that would be Kalani's It Was Good Until It Wasn't. I don't know, it just didn't live up to the hype for me. It wasn't bad. It's not bad. I enjoyed a lot of the songs on there. For one, I'm not a big Kalani fan. Y'all need to get me on Kaylani. Y'all need to get me on her, because I'm just not the big fan of hers musically. I enjoyed Distraction. I liked the way I liked Footsteps with her and Music Soul Child. That's my song. Among other songs. I enjoy her. I enjoy it. I can appreciate her music, but I don't know. It didn't live up to the hype for me. But Serial Lover, Water, Can You Blame Me, Grieving, yeah, she has bops. I just need to find something that just connects me with her. So those were the albums I thought could have been better in 2020. They were not bad. I enjoyed most of them, if not almost all of them, but they could have been better. Let me know what y'all think about it below. Comment, subscribe, follow me on all social platforms. Check me out on all digital streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify. Check me out at Myles Awai, MYLES space AWAI. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, well, I'm out of here. Bye, y'all.